Hey guys, it's Dom here, and today we're back with an Orsimer Assault deck, and this is basically another Training Grounds deck where you've got a bunch of orcs, you just throw them down, buff them up through some other cards which all go together, and then you've got a bunch of strong units to kind of assault your opponent with. Done a couple of games of it, and hopefully you'll enjoy them. If you do, please like and subscribe, it really helps out the channel, and we're nearly at 1,000 subscribers, but yeah, let's just watch these games. Right, so up against Daggerfall Covenant. Looks like there's going to be an Orcish Revolt. So, yeah, we'll get rid of Fortress Watchman. Okay, so we got 2 Training Grounds, which is quite nice, and a Fighters Guild Berserker, which means we can either decide whether we summon him first and get the 2 damage spikes off his ability through expertise, or we just buff him up. Always got to say hello if someone says hello to you. Just politeness, innit? Yeah, so we'll put down Fighters Guild Berserker this turn because we can attack next turn anyway with it. And I mean, they are playing intelligence, so they could have stuff like fire bolts and lightning bolts, but I'd assume it's probably going to be an item deck.
I'll break your spirit.
We got a nice 6 damage there. They're going to trade, or are they going to go for face? I'm guessing, yeah, if they go for face, they're going to have a way of buffing it. I guess I won't be putting down another Training Grounds just yet. Put down Morkal Gatekeeper, I can do that trade. And there's nothing else we can really do. We could have Stronghold patrolled at the start of the turn, I guess, but then he only would have got 1 Training Grounds buff. So it's better just to hold it back for now.
I smell the stench of the living.
I will.
Okay, so we'll just do that attack, put down our next Training Grounds and Plunder as well, see what other cards we get. Right, we got a few other cards that we can react with.
Zamira hungers for blood.
I'll prove my nobility to the world.
Yeah, we're going to get rid of that because that will give them a lot of draw power. Had a few games earlier with them and it was going a bit crazy to say the least. They were just swarming their lane, sacrificing everything in there. Telvarni, good times. Fortunately, they got rid of one of our Training Grounds. Hopefully they don't have any other way of getting rid of the second. Just because, I mean, every little buff helps in a deck like this. Actually, wait, we'll hold that for a second. Use Rapid Shot, then use that. Just so we can destroy it. And we could Stronghold Patrol now, to be honest. Or we can Battle Rage Orc, depending on whether we want to do damage or draw power. And yeah, we'll get a bit of damage down now, just because it means next turn we've got more on the board to throw at them, and they're already lower health.
We will win the day or die trying.
Well, that's pretty strong. Okay, the fact that it's got Ward again is where it becomes the issue. I don't want to use Stolen Pants just because, I mean, it's not really that good. Stronghold Patrol. See what we get. Yeah, that's quite a good card, Bankroid Butcher. Should we do our face hitting now? Or do we just leave it there? Things, their hand's pretty big anyway, so we can get away with hitting them a bit. I'm really not. I'm thinking maybe Dragon Tail Survivor and Bankroid Butcher, just so we got a lot down. Yeah, they probably won't be able to get past all of that. What, in total we've got like 22 power on the board.
Victory means
18
getting
power on
dirty.
the board.
So be it.
Yeah, okay, I thought so. Good game. Move on to the next one. So it's Aldmiri Dominion. We'll get rid of Daedric Crescent. Put down the scout nice and early so we can get some draw power, albeit with an increased cost. Then we might as well just hit face. No reason not to. I mean, I don't know what they'll really be doing as Aldmiri's minion, to be honest.
My power is not to be underestimated.
Well, that's fun. Guess Fighter's Guild Berserker this turn. We're probably not going to be able to get off his ability, but it's just 'cause he's got a lot of power, and if they do any buffing to it, oh, that's a painful mix.
You vexed me for the last time.
They're going to keep on redrawing that. Yeah, I'm going to have to rapid shot and then, I guess, kill it.
I live for this.
I'll break your spirit.
And either maybe just put down a Steelheart Vanguard or Vanquisher, just because it's got the ability that when it slays it will buff our units, meaning if we get a squish the Wimpy or they summon something weak in that lane, we can just buff everything a bit.
Everything was taken from me. Today, I pay.
Okay, so that's a bit of a pain because it's going to be hitting us in face quite a bit, so if we get rid of the ward and then I guess put down a couple of cards in the field lane.
You won't escape alive.
I mean, maybe Enchanted Plate for our Vanquisher, just in case like a Firebolt comes or something like that.
A Nazi finds it useful.
Oh boy, a Nazi. Okay, well, ain't that fun. So, in a bit of a weird one, I'm thinking just slap down Greystone Ravager, to be honest. Just 'cause it's got 4 power. I mean, it is... It does have the issue it's got 1 health. But if I just use that buff on our defender and then hit there, it means a Nazi's going down anyway. So the Ravager wasn't really necessary. Now that I think about, oh well, it's getting rid of their Flame Slinger, which is constantly hitting us in the face. So that's the value of it. And yes, it's got 4 power, and there's better ones I could have chosen, but
Try something. You won't live to regret.
This one.
Razum, okay. Well, those are 2 fairly useful cards for it. How about we use our Archer to damage it by 1, then squish the Wimpy with our Vanquisher to attack it, so it kills it, and we get the Orc buff. And we could actually attack as well this turn. Yeah, we need to do a bit of assault. Oh boy. Oh well. Right, I guess if we just put down our captain, get some draw power. There we go. I guess we can play the Gatekeeper.
They're in my sights.
Nicely done.
Oh, hang on. Have we walked into another Debilitate? Oh, wow. And they get a bit cocky about it. Right, we need to win now. Right, Battle Rage Orc Swarm, because that can't be hit by a third Debilitate. And then we'll Stronghold Patrol afterwards.
Can't win. Right behind you.
We must protect our stronghold.
Okay. Oh, they're going for face. Interesting. Another nice little removal card there.
All can be had for the right price.
We'll probably go with the Pack Messenger just so they don't overdraw. So we Ring of Lordship. Imagine I wanted to... Okay, hopefully this isn't a Piercing Javelin. Please tell me this isn't a Piercing Javelin.
The forest is
Okay,
my
good.
strength and my courage.
Right, and then
We
put
must
down the
protect
Archer, get rid of Pack Messenger, just so they don't get insane draw power. And then I guess Morkel Gatekeeper, because if we play Dragon Tail Savior now, it looks like on this play.
Through. You can't win.
I mean, we haven't got much in hand, but... Well, they've got a lot, so it's actually not looking too good. But hopefully we draw something nice. I mean, we haven't hit Training Grounds this game. We haven't hit any of our legendaries. We haven't hit Agronak. We're missing a lot, to be honest. So the fact that we've done this well with just, like, raw material cards, which are meant to just assist the deck, it's actually quite a decent sign. There's our first Training Grounds. Right, you know what, actually? We'll hit face twice, and then we'll just purely go for the Shadow Lane. I know it'd be a lot stronger in the field lane, but there's a thing called a guard over there, and I'm relying on them not having any movement mechanics. Ignore how they used a movement mechanic last turn. I'm just going to pretend that's the only one they had. And because they're all at free power, that Fell the Mighty's useless.
Power courses through my vein, and I taste of my power.
Right, well they'll be getting a lot of Magicka this turn.
Teach you to mess with me.
Trying to hit 15 Magicka throughout this turn. I mean, I haven't done that much of a complex play, so I'm assuming they can stop it.
I have just the thing for them.
Are they just gonna, you know, ignore the fact I've got 9 power on face? Any drain, perhaps? Or a guard?
Everything was taken from me.
Guess not. Right, well, let's hope they don't have a prophecy and then we just won.
They're in my sights.
Yeah, that's game. Okay, right, I hope you enjoyed this video, guys. If you did, please like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time with something else.